I just want to quickly answer a question for you that I also answered for one of my students yesterday that keeps coming up, so you might be interested in as well. And it concerns open eyes or closed eyes during your Pilates practice. So this specific student said to me that in Bikram yoga, which she also practices, she's told to keep her eyes open at all times and connect with her surroundings. In other forms of yoga, though, she's told to keep her eyes closed and sort of relax into the pose, right? So she was asking my take on what the opinion is, my opinion is, or what Pilates, the Pilates method thinks regarding that. And here is my answer. So I usually recommend close your eyes if you feel you need to connect more with the sensations in your body. So closing your eyes, closing off the senses, your visual sense, increases other senses, right? So your proprioceptive sense will increase when you get rid of the visual sense for a while. And many of us do that automatically. If we focus, if we need to focus on something, if we need to remember something, we close our eyes, right? And it helps us. And that is totally fine with me. If you're lying down, if you're sitting, if there's nothing, if you can't fall off of anything. The only time when I would say definitely keep your eyes open is when you're standing and balancing. So if you're doing standing leg pump on the chair, typical one, scooter maybe on the reformer, or side splits definitely when you're standing on top of the reformer. Anything like that, keep your eyes open, because the visual sense and the orientation in the room is a huge factor, or is one big part of the ability to balance, right? So it's also strength, it's other, balance is a multi, not sensory system, right? There's multiple systems involved in balancing, and the visual sense is definitely one of those systems. So bottom line, if you balance, keep your eyes open. Otherwise, feel free to close them. If you have fairly good body awareness, if you've been practicing Pilates for quite a long time, you know exactly where your tailbone is, you can feel all those things automatically, then keep your eyes open, because it would actually be an additional challenge for you to stay connected with your own body while you are aware of what's going on. Because when you go out in real life, you can't just close your eyes. You need to be aware, or it's so helpful to be aware of how your body is feeling while you're hiking, while you're running, while you're sitting at your desk for hours, right? Because we all start to slump. I mean, who doesn't, right? But if you catch yourself at least, I don't know, every half hour, every hour, and correct your posture, and then try and keep it there for a little while, then you're not adding so much problem throughout the week then you have to then try and overcome and undo in your Pilates session. All right, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. We can have more of a discussion of it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.